need is you, boy. Let's go.
Maye to the outside 15. Maye to the 10. Maye to the 5.
Oh, what's going on? Hey, I know he's lying. You gotta listen to him. He's lying. Exactly.
He didn't come into the league timid, nervous, or scared like most rookies. He walked in calm, almost too calm. And when the ball snapped for the first time, everyone watching realized the same thing. This kid wasn't learning the NFL speed. He was controlling it. The arrival. The first time Drake Maye stepped onto an NFL field, he didn't look like a rookie quarterback. He looked like someone who had already downloaded the league's entire defensive library. Most young QBs panic when the pocket closes. He didn't. He manipulated defenders the way a veteran point guard manipulates defenders on a basketball court, with eyes, shoulders, rhythm, and timing that made grown professionals hesitate for just a fraction of a second. And in the NFL, a fraction is fatal. The story started immediately. Defenders said he looked them off like he'd been in the league for years. Coaches said his pocket presence felt unnatural. Teammates said he processed the field like he had a drone view in his helmet. Drake didn't run a system. He bent it, stretched it, twisted it, and forced defenses to react to him instead of the other way around. Not a prospect, a problem. Coming into the draft, scouts were terrified of him for a very specific reason. He didn't play quarterback the way they were taught to scout quarterbacks. He wasn't robotic. He wasn't mechanical. He wasn't a read one, read two, dump off guy. Maye played the game like he was seeing patterns nobody else could see, like he was improvising inside structure, solving problems mid-play, and writing plays that didn't exist in the playbook. Some scouts hated that, some scouts loved it, but nobody could predict it, and that uncertainty scared NFL executives more than anything. The moment the league realized he was different didn't come in a touchdown throw. It came in a broken play, a disaster, a moment that should have ended in a sack. The broken play, week 1, 3rd and long. Protection collapses. A veteran edge rusher breaks clean through the line, the kind of moment rookie quarterbacks fold under. But Drake didn't fold. He drifted, slowly, calmly. He kept his eyes downfield, sliding away from pressure like he was drifting through traffic. He manipulated the rusher with one small shoulder dip, just enough to freeze him, and drifted sideways, dangerous territory for any quarterback. Then, without planting his feet, without stabilizing his base, he flicked his wrist and delivered a 25-yard strike across his body to the sideline. Crowd erupts, sideline explodes. Defenders look at each other, confused. Quarterbacks aren't supposed to do that. Rookies aren't allowed to do that. That throw wasn't talent, it was audacity. It was proof that this wasn't some raw rookie trying to survive. This was a quarterback manipulating NFL speed like it was a video game slider. The league starts noticing. After that first flashing moment, defenders started watching tape, not because they wanted to, but because coaches demanded it. Figure this kid out, they said. But the more they watched, the less they understood. He didn't win with arm strength, even though it was elite. He didn't win with athleticism, even though he had plenty. He won with something far more dangerous: anticipation. Drake Maye threw the ball before receivers broke their routes, before corners flipped their hips, before safeties even recognized the concept. Veterans who'd played a decade in the league said he made them feel slow, not physically, mentally. And that's when the NFL learned the truth. You can chase speed, you can train strength, you can't coach anticipation. You either have it or you don't. The manipulator. Every great quarterback has a thing. Mahomes has creativity, Burrow has accuracy, Allen has power, Herbert has timing. Drake Maye, he has manipulation, not the obvious kind, not pump fakes or wild arm angles. His manipulation was subtle, quiet, almost surgical. A shoulder twitch here, a half-step drift there, a slight helmet turn that sent a safety flying the wrong direction. Defenders said playing against him felt like playing chess against someone who already knew your next 3 moves. He didn't beat defenses with talent, he beat them with information. It happened in week 3, a simple play call, nothing fancy, but the outcome, something the league still talks about. The processing play shotgun, trips right, defense shows cover 2, but Drake sees something, tiny, microscopic. The nickel corner's right foot leaning inward. He smiles, ball snapped. The defense rotates post-snap into cover 3 buzz, a nightmare look for young quarterbacks. Most rookies panic. Most rookies take the sack or force a bad read. Drake? He calmly slides left, resets his feet, and rifles a ball exactly between the buzz defender and the rotating safety, in the one window that stays open for less than a second. The veteran safety dove. The linebacker cursed mid-play. The corner just stood there with his hands out, confused. The broadcast froze it, slow motion, frame by frame. Then the announcer said what everyone was thinking. Rookies are not supposed to see that. That throw didn't break coverages. It broke defensive pride. Teams try to adjust. By week 5, teams changed their entire defensive game plan. Safeties played deeper. Corners disguised leverage. Linebackers dropped with hesitation instead of aggression. But none of it helped, because Drake didn't rely on predictability. He lived off chaos. If the defense blitzed, he drifted. If they dropped 8, he waited. If they disguised coverage, he manipulated it back. He wasn't reacting to defenses, he was controlling them. Offensive coaches whispered, "We haven't seen this type of pocket feel from a rookie since I don't even know who." But then came the moment the league didn't expect. Because the play that truly exposed just how different Drake Maye was didn't involve his arm at all. The play that broke the league. It was late in the second quarter, crowd roaring, defense disguising pressure, everyone expecting another big throw. Instead, Drake Maye did something the NFL didn't prepare for. Pre-snap, he pointed to his tight end, not for motion, not for alignment, but to change the defense's rules. The linebacker froze, the safety hesitated, everything slowed, ball snapped, and suddenly Drake wasn't drifting in the pocket. He stepped into it. 1 shuffle, 2, then a burst through the A-gap so quick the broadcast camera couldn't track it at first. A designed pass play just turned into a quarterback run. Not improvised, but calculated. He sliced between 2 blitzers, stiff-armed a linebacker, and slid for a first down. And when he stood up, the mic'd-up audio caught a defensive lineman yelling, "Bro, he's reading us like we're JV." That wasn't athleticism. That was football IQ turned into a weapon. Veterans start respecting him. By mid-season, something strange started happening. Veteran safeties, the smartest guys on the field, began asking him questions after games. "What tipped you off on that rotation? You saw the corner cheat inside? You read that before the snap, didn't you?" Not trash talk, not intimidation, respect. One all-pro corner said, "He doesn't look like a rookie. He looks like a guy who's been studying our tendencies for 5 years." That's when it clicked for the league. Drake Maye wasn't just ahead physically, he was accelerating mentally. And then came the game that sealed it. Snow falling sideways, wind ripping down the stadium tunnel, the kind of conditions that destroy rookie quarterbacks. But Drake didn't look scared. He looked excited. On a crucial third down, the ball slipped out of his hands mid-drop back. The stadium gasped, but he caught it on the bounce, rolled left against his momentum, and fired a frozen rope across his body, hitting his receiver on the sideline for a first down. Chaos turned into art in one motion. Commentator, "How do you defend that? You can't defend that." That clip went viral, and every defensive coordinator in the league added one more note to their scouting report. Maye is immune to chaos. The truth about his processing speed. What separates great QBs from good ones isn't mechanics. It isn't arm talent. It's how fast their brain works when the world is on fire. Drake Maye processes like a veteran. Eyes move faster than safeties can rotate. Feet reset quicker than blitzers can reach him. Mind adapts faster than coordinators can adjust. He doesn't panic. He predicts. He doesn't guess. He manipulates. And that's the part analysts got wrong. He wasn't raw. He wasn't unpolished. He was unscouted. There was no comparison for what he was doing, because the more you watch him, the more you realize the NFL isn't dealing with a normal quarterback. They're dealing with a prototype, a blueprint no one's seen, a skill set no one's trained for, a rookie who bends defensive rules instead of following them. This wasn't the future arriving early. This was the future. The final punch. Drake Maye didn't walk into the league trying to survive. He walked in and made veteran defenders look weak. He walked in and made coordinators rewrite entire game plans. He walked in and proved that instinct and intelligence can be just as terrifying as arm strength and speed. He didn't just attack defenses, he exposed them. Because every once in a while, a quarterback shows up who doesn't fit history, he resets it. And when you rewatch his rookie tape, you don't see potential, you don't see development, you see inevitability. Drake Maye wasn't the next Josh Allen. He wasn't the next Justin Herbert. He wasn't the next anyone. He was exactly what the NFL feared he could become. the first of his kind.